What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Gaming Channel. My name's AJ Gels. How y'all doing? We are back with Assassin's Creed Odyssey. We got a little bit of a lead on a cultist here. This undiscovered cultist, Okytos the Great, is stationed in a temple in Cape Sonian. It's on the basically the south of Attica.
I am the last man left standing.
Brutal, brutish, horrible. These were the kindest words ever used to describe Okytos the Great. The truth was that he was much, much worse. How fitting then that he was tasked with training young mercenaries to become guards and soldiers for Cosmos. Those who did not meet his standards in baseness made fine sacrifices instead. So, believe he should be, yep, right in front of us.
Should be extra careful in this area.
Right, up we go. Do a critical assassination on this guy. Head up. Okay. Looks like he stopped, so I can knock this guy out. Done with that. Let's loot this box. Of course, we can't get in that way. While I'm here, we'll destroy that. Oh, F. The hell is he? We can avoid it. Let's not alert everyone to our presence. And looks like we're safe. Okay. Then I guess I'll go after the leader of the area. See, I've been wondering with Attica being, you know, the Athenian stronghold, you know, would I be able to set up a conquest battle in this area? And as far as I can tell, the answer to that question is no. And you saw when I killed that guy, burned those war supplies. I've been running around for like the last 2 hours, just watching the news, you know, just hanging out. And yes, I watch the news. I also watch Netflix and a lot of other, you know, I don't know. People think it's weird that I multitask when I game. That's not important to what I was talking about, though. You know, I've been running around just blowing shit up, you know, just doing whatever, completing locations. And I've barely put a dent in the nation power. So that kind of answers that question. You, from what I can tell, you cannot mess with this place, you know, being the Athenian capital. Damn it, I thought I... And I take his shield. Go to our daggers. Dead. Dead. Oh. Won't get me a kill, but it'll get me a...
Cosmos finally brought me a end.
Bam. Alright, no shield. Oh, crap. I went for a parry. Come on, one more. You know, I'm gonna go with my spear. Can't tell, basically my plan is to chip away at him. There we go. Go back to the poison. Come on. You're almost down. Come on. Come on.
One less evil.
Now, Amazon Tacits. Alright, let's do a few things. Check the inventory. We have new boots. Not as good as the ones I'm wearing. Again, the belt I'm wearing is actually better. And, nope. I'm wearing the Athenian War Hero gauntlets, if anybody was wondering. Actually, how does this look with my... You know what? Actually, 269, 284... warrior damage, critical chance. Ooh, 5% damage dealt comes back to me as health. Ooh, I'm keeping that. Yeah, it might be a little worse. I like it better with the, yeah, I think it works better as the, you know, as a full outfit. And also, that's a nice little bonus. Alright, that's all that. One more treasure to loot. Alright, now that you've indulged me in that little... Oh yeah, I forgot. There's also the cultist board. See if we unlocked anyone else. The leader of Boeotia. I don't know how to pronounce that. It's information on this cultist. He's in the arena in Pefka. Rogue cultist is preparing for battle in Masera. Help the people nearby. Clues to the undiscovered sage. Heroes of the cult. They give us a hammer. Great. Wields a mace. That's a... yeah, I don't think... I mean, there's some... Cultist owns a quarry and slave operation. Help people nearby. Find him or continue your journey. Okay. Just guys in... still guys here in Attica that I really can't do much to help. At least at the moment. For now, we'll actually head back into Athens and start doing missions. Okay, we changed our... Actually, I changed what mission we're going to do. We're going to do this one Right here, actually, by this big statue.
Watch your sit.
Okay. These load screens are so weird to me.
If you're as good a fighter as I've heard,
You've heard of me?
don't let it go to your head. I hear about everything that happens in this city, Mystios.
With flattery like that, how could I possibly turn you down?
I'm not trying to flatter you. I'm trying to hire you. I need some Spartan military targets removed.
I think you may have the wrong idea about me, General.
Demosthenes.
I'm not a murderer, if that's what you expected.
I expected you were someone who wants to get paid.
This is a game called Assassin's Creed.
Not completely.
I don't care what you want to say about it. Assassination is technically murder,
What I want you to do is hamstring them.
which is a fancier murder.
Remove the commanders in charge.
I guess that makes sense.
I'm thrilled you approve. You'll need to bring me the seals of the commanders you kill as proof. You'll be amply rewarded.
Those don't seem like standard Athenian tactics.
They're not. But it will work, and that's what matters. We've already lost too many Athenians to those savages using traditional warfare. The other generals disagree, but I refuse to let them destroy our chances.
What do they want to do?
They want honorable face-to-face warfare, pitting our forces directly against the Spartans.
And you'll lose.
A contest of strength against those brutes. We need to outthink them. So, will you kill the commanders?
All right, I'll take the job.
Good. I might not have approval to deploy our men to do this, but I'm not about to let that stop me.
What's so special about these seals?
Only elite Spartan commanders carry these seals, those in charge of entire forts. They'd all die before parting with them. So bring me the seals as proof that they're dead.
Where can I find them?
The Spartans have been making inroads into Athenian territory, taking over forts that once belonged to us. Make them pay for every inch.
What's your strategy?
Whatever it takes to protect Athenian lives and kill Spartans.
That's not what I meant. What's your personal strategy?
My career is none of your business. Know that I don't seek much. Only proper recognition of my strategic brilliance.
Okay. Sounds...
I'll get your...
It sounds like you just want to be remembered in history books. Spartan seals can be found on Spartan pole marks located in Spartan forts. Okay, let's take a look at the map. Which, actually, I believe we got one up here. You have killed pole mark. I don't think we have another fort here in, God, why can't I remember what this place is called here in Attica? Unless there's one over here on the Isle of Salamis. I will still call it that until I am corrected. We'll make a run up there. If you're wondering what we're doing in this video, we're basically just doing side missions. That's the goal. I've been focusing on the main story a lot, and we've been to a lot of places. We've seen the number of our side missions just kind of, or, you know, exclamation points around the map blow up. So I thought we'd hunt some cultists for a little bit. I'd level up the spear. I'd do, you know, just general odds and ends for a video or two. That conversation that we were having with it, you know, like we're basically trying to undermine the Spartan war effort in favor of the Athenians. And again, this is something I've been harping about for video after video after video this series, and warning, I'm going to do it again. Is I get it. We're a mercenary. You know, we sell. You know, we can sell our sword to the highest bidder. You know, I think that's it could have been a really interesting concept in this game.
Step aside.
Because, you know, we're a soldier of fortune, you know, alliance to nobody, all that stuff that they talked about in Metal Gear Solid 4. You know, I mean, that's really cool. And I think they could have done this really interestingly if they would have made the conquest battles actually mean something, other than basically just be a way to get loot. The conquest battles and who controls what what regions of the map really doesn't mean anything. I mean, I think if they could have made like a legitimate, like kind of like wartime system, built around taking territory and giving it back and bolstering defenses and all this. I mean, hell, this stuff changes when you're not even, if you want to ignore all the conquest battles after the ones at the very beginning, you don't have to do anything. So basically, you can't. It's really hard to make region to. I'll stop stuttering here. It's really hard to make it. Okay, brain, slow down, start over. Like with Megaris, I won that for the Spartans, and then while I was off doing other stuff, it got lost to the Athenians. So then I won it for the Spartans again. The map keeps turning even when you're not there, but I think you should be able to deploy either funds for the war effort. You should be able to send like your captains on the Adresta that you aren't using to go bolster the bolster the war efforts, and you can pick a side, and each side could have offered you different bonuses for helping them, different amounts of pay maybe for certain battles, and something I'm thinking kind of like how BattleTech works. If you go watch that series, if you want to see how like contract negotiation in that game works, it's actually really interesting. But I feel like they could have done something like that instead of the half-hearted attempt to do the Nemesis system. And when I say the half-hearted attempt at the Nemesis system, it's kind of what the Mercenaries thing reminds me of. It reminds me of the Nemesis system from Shadow of Mordor. I like the Cultist kind of web because it's a modified version of Ghost Recon Wildlands, and I think it actually works for this game. But then when you compare it to the Mercenaries board, I think the Mercenaries board could have been cut out, and I would have been just as happy. I would have preferred, like I said, something more along the lines of fighting wars and being a mercenary. I think that would have been really cool. Well, while we're at the screen, might as well take a look. I picked up some new crew themes. I'm going with the Spartan theme. I got a crap load of resources, so let's make the fire brazers stronger arrows. Lower reload time. Let's boost our arrows again. I think, yeah, we don't have enough wood to boost anything else, so yeah, we'll leave it there. Now let's go grab this polemark. Is that how that's pronounced? I think it's pronounced polemark. Hey, how about we climb, you... Great. Barely in here, and we have already... Where did I just light him on fire? Not entirely sure what I just did, but we'll go with it. Critical hit. Take away his shield. Makes him a lot more frustrating to fight. I think that deer was attacking me. Damn it, there was another captain. I'll find another pole mark. Get off me, cat. I'm just gonna stand up here and wait to see who wants it bad enough.
Get in cover! Yes, sir! That archer's over there! Get out of the open! Coming from over there!
Come on, come fight me. Damn it. Come on. Alright, I can win this one-on-one. You do it that the guy's shooting arrows at me, but take away your shield. Come on, come on. Huh. Just gonna kind of... Ah, crap. I kind of find this bull crap that he gets to have a shield up while he shoots.
You won't get away! Die!
Damn it, I gotta stop the guy. Calling in reinforcements.
I could do this all day!
No shield for you. Stop using shields. There we go. Well, we found a cultist. And shouldn't we have found that seal on the body? Oh wow, we found another cultist at least. Hermapos is near the Hephaestus Temple in Athens.
What is a leader if he hides behind the walls he built himself? Send me fire, storm, or sickness, but bring me justice for my city.
Hermopos, son of Lysis and brother to Myrtilos, sought to undermine Athens' fragile democracy at every turn. He was a vile, impetuous man using the theater to accuse Pericles of cowardice and to coerce Athenian voters to demand war. Secretly, he was much the same, working from the shadows to force Athens to fight Sparta head-on. Okay. So now we have this guy. We'll go take him down in a little bit. I thought we should have gotten that seal, but I suppose not. I'll come back and see if there's a pole mark hanging around sometime. All right, let's go see what a friend in need is.
Cassandra, by the gods, is that you?
By the gods, Itor, is that you? You look... You look old, my friend.
When was the last time I saw you? Kefalonia. That job for Marcos. Remember? We ended up back to back, surrounded by angry pirates.
That was your fault.
Though, as I recall, I had your back.
Polish your memories like you would your armor, and they'll make much better tales.
I'd heard rumors you'd settled down in Attica. Always thought you'd die with a blade in your hand, not open up a shop.
The blade I always thought I'd take with me is missing. I could use your help if you're willing to assist an old friend.
You mean Arpi? You loved that blade.
Some Malacca
Named his blade Harpy? Really?
demanding I fix his fucking twig. When I couldn't, he said I was obligated to provide a new one. And the one he wanted was hanging on my wall.
I'll get Arpi back for you.
Don't do anything stupid. I just want her back.
Hey, you know me.
That's why I'm afraid.
Yeah, you know, it's a little bit of murdering.
Tell me where to find the commander.
He's here in Attica, at Fort Phyle.
Wasn't that where we just were?
Why go to so much trouble for an old sword?
She's the only thing I loved that never left.
And how will I know her when I see her?
How could you forget a hilt of gold with a curling serpent moving up the blade? Always sharp, no matter what. And when you swung her, well, she'd sing a siren song of death. Kept me alive through many a scrape.
That I do remember. I should be going.
Remember, we don't want trouble. Just sneak in and take it. You're still good at that, right?
I won't lower myself to answer that.
Alright, let's make this the active quest. Let's go find a sword. I think, don't we have to now just go right back to where we were? Yeah. Fantastic. Sorry, my voice pitch is changing. I have a cat who's now pawing at my side because he wants attention. Let's steal this sword.
If Vitor's right, I'll find the sword inside.
Yep. I'm also going to steal from this treasury. If I can climb, damn it. Yeah, I doubted the polemark would have respawned by now. Alright, pop up here, steal from the treasury. Or nation chest, whatever. Oh wow, that actually put a damper in the nation power.
This is Arpi, all right. No mistaking this blade.
There we go. In and out. A lot easier when there are no guards.
Glad you're back safely. Did you get my Arpi?
You just tell them to keep. We couldn't find it and keep it. Nah, here you go.
Good, good. And what of that Malacca's commander?
He didn't survive our encounter.
You are a true friend.
I have a feeling there's more to the story of Arby's disappearance than you're letting on.
What? Come now. You've always had such a suspicious mind. Still seeing conspiracies everywhere, are we? You've done me a great favor here. Let's not sour the celebration.
Eat
And don't worry.
back and taught me so much on Kefalonia. Don't worry about the drachmi you promised. Consider the favor repaid.
You've grown into a fine woman, Cassandra. A better mercenary, with both a strong arm and a kind heart, would be hard to find.
Sometimes too kind. Just don't tell anyone. Can't have people thinking I'm weak.
No, of course. A Misthios reputation is everything. Even if I don't swing her anymore, I'm glad to have Arpi back.
Take care of yourself, Vitor, and try not to lose anything else.
Alright, nice little. Oh, cool. We got a new breastplate. Check that out in the inventory. I've been sitting on a whole bunch of ability points that we should probably spend. Yeah, I'll take that. Oh, dude, I dig the look. Well, we have, yeah, geez, we got 5. Bum. Slow time, critical set. Yeah, I want to do more with my critical assassination. 130%. Assassins. Debating if I want to pull in this hero strike ability. You know what? It can be used in active conflict. You know what? I think it might be a little bit of a better move than the rush assassinate. Just seeing that it can be used in open combat. So actually, I'll level it up. Boo, boo, boo. Ooh, now we can slow time in midair. What next? Pick up devastating shot, I suppose. Taking care of your gear pays off. Increase armor by 30%. That wouldn't be bad. Make it flaming attacks. Ooh, that just, yeah, I'll take a clean boost to my warrior damage. Yeah, I think that was that's the smart play right now. I feel like there's another cultist on a nearby island. Euboea. I believe, yep, there it is.
Slaves understand you better when you carve your rules into the backs of their heads.
That's a little aggressive. The Centaur of Euboea, I don't know how to pronounce that, pledged to Cosmos the wealth amassed from his copper trade to trade in copper. However, one needed slaves, many slaves, and so the cult sent the ships of lost souls to his mines and to their dooms. We'll track him and head over. I think it's just going to be right across the... Ah, crap, he's on the other side. Oh, well, we'll head over there and see what's going on with that guy. You know what? We might as well grab this this thing for the... oh, my God. For the Artemis people. Let's see if we can find this cultist. Is he inside? I think he might be like inside a mine or something. Yeah, it's probably... That's what I thought. It's probably inside a mine. Seeing that if he's not at the top of that cliff, where I'm tracking him, he's got to be inside here.
Careful. Don't want to be caught here.
just gonna sneak on in here.
You wait.
Ah, F. Oh yeah, that's a sweet ability. Damn it, I can't get a clean shot on Wolf Friend over there. Ah, fuck me. There we go. I suppose we fight with spears. Poison. There we go, got him poisoned. Heal up a little. I'm gonna be spamming that move whenever I have it active. I'm having trouble judging the attack distance of my spear. Come on, come on, come on. Got him. And we confirm the kill.
You shouldn't have crossed me.
Take a look at what we have now. The undiscovered sage in the silver vein, level 50. That's a nice axe. Sage is known as wise. The sage is a person of great wealth. The sage is involved in the ship trade. Alright, so we still have this undiscovered cultist. The Silver Griffin is on Prosonicia in the Silver Islands, and hunt other cultists from the same branch. So I guess we're gonna have to take them out to get a clue on this one. Almost got all the cultists in this area, actually, in the Eyes of Cosmos. If we head over to Argos and take out Midas, but we'll take out this guy before the end of the video. But actually, before we head back into Athens, I'll probably do one more mission over in Athens before we completely close out. I want to do this mission first. Might as well, while we're over here, fight one of the beasts. Where are you? I know you're around here somewhere.
Such a noble creature. The gods themselves would be envious of this hunt.
Yeah, I wouldn't really call what we're doing hunting. We're basically just gonna go have just a fight with an animal. Oh, it's a... Oh, it's a giant elk. Or deer, I suppose. Oh, it's... Oh, it's violent. Oh, sweet. That move works against them. Awesome. Poison the spear. Bad time for my nose to itch. Come on, let's keep going. Almost got down to about half health. Go back to the poison. It's gonna be like the fight with the boars. They're gonna call in buddies. These noises this thing's making, not very pleasant. Oh god, that was a shit shot. Totally flubbed that. Come on. One more hit. There we go. Almost gotcha. Come on, let me out. Got him. A bunch of soft leather. All right. We'll take that back to Daphne at the Sisters of. They're called the Sisters of Artemis, but we still got stuff to do in Athens, so we'll go take care of that. So this video is so jump cutty. Apparently, the guy we just helped has another quest for us, and the name of this really makes me want to vomit. Yep. Great. We'll head over there sometime. Alright, Hater, what do you got? Hetor, however you pronounce it.
I know that look. If you need a favor, just tell me.
Well, yes. A small one. A mercenary and old friend of mine has gotten himself captured.
So you'd like me to free him?
Sadly, I'm no longer able to do these things myself. Otherwise, I wouldn't ask.
Okay, I'll do it.
Thank you, my friend. Once you rescue him, take him to the beach. I've left a boat there for him to escape.
Tell me where to look for him.
He's in a military camp just north of here.
Why are you so worried about a mercenary?
He's a friend. Didn't I do the same for you? Remember that trouble you and Marcos got into?
Yes, you're right.
If we're not going to look out for each other, who will?
Time to go get your friend.
Alright. I better get something out of this one, though. Still hate this. I hate the name of this quest. I know I said this earlier, but once again, I'm sorry this video is so jump cutty. I'm trying to pretty much just keep the important bits, you know, I'm just cutting out travel times. I'm also just keeping the gameplay. I've got nothing really to rant about. I'd rather not alert the whole camp. Try and take some of them out while I can. Let's go out around this way. Well, I can't do stealth in this game. Though I suppose stealth and me don't always mix well. It's just, I don't know why. I find it way more complicated in this game than it was in Origins. Again, I've said this before. I'm starting to come around on the combat. I mean, for the most part, it's what Origins combat was. I wasn't a big fan of it, and I'm still not. Just because I don't like my attack buttons being put on the bumpers. One of the few exceptions being God of War. But yeah, I mean, this combat system is still a little weird to me. But all in all, I gotta say, I'm really coming around to it. But man, it's just something about the stealth. I don't know if it's the enemies can see farther than they used to, the AI is smarter, or maybe I'm way worse at this than I remember. Well, that counts as assassinating somebody.
Just in time.
Let's get his mercenary friend to the boat. Though pretty much we can just walk out, seeing that it just murdered the entire camp. Can he go through there? No, he can't. Fantastic. Come on, dude. Means we gotta go all the way out to the front and around the camp. That's and there's tons of beach. You couldn't have it down, just right down this hill. You couldn't have it down there. We gotta go all the way around. Alright. Oh, please tell me he can climb. Ah, he can't climb, can he? The love of God, I hate NPCs. I generally don't like escort missions. I generally don't like tailing missions and all that. But I mean, they always feel worse in Assassin's Creed games. Tailing missions are always just frustrating, but this one, I'm stumbling on my words here.
You are. I was starting to think you wouldn't show up.
You!
Hello, Emilko. Long time.
Itor, what's going on? Why are you here?
Of course. He didn't tell you, did he? You've been used, my friend.
Shut up! I'm not here to hear you talk. I'm here to see you die.
You deceived me. You asked me to rescue him just so you could kill him.
I didn't lie. Just omitted some details, that's all.
I got him out as you asked, so why kill him now? I could have dealt with him if that's what you wanted.
Because I had to see him.
Why?
Because he killed the love of my life.
We both shared guilt in that. But she was my wife!
Your wife?
She wouldn't have died if...
What? If I hadn't caught you? If you hadn't attacked me? If she hadn't tried to stop us? If our blades hadn't struck her down? Who's to blame here?
Both of you.
You're both at fault in her death.
Yeah.
And Itor. I don't know, and I don't want to know why you were sleeping with another man's wife.
We were in love.
You idiot! Do you think you were the only one? When we went on our campaigns, do you think she worried about her husband? About as much as we worried about our wives.
No, she loved me. She told me so. We were going to run away together.
She'd leave her home for you? With nothing? I heard you had to sell your sword. The only thing you ever owned of value. Why would she go with a lowly Mistios?
You Malakis need to sort this out between yourselves.
Yeah, we're just gonna... I'm just gonna let them fight it out. Can we sit here and watch? I really don't care. Alright, like I was saying. So, see, but it's not giving me quest complete. Indicator 1. Alright, well, that's great. No, like I was saying, I found escort missions, there we go, in Assassin's Creed games always extremely frustrating just because I never know the rules. It's like something so simple, like when I jumped through that gate, I'm like, the NPC should have been able to do that. It's not because, like, granted I'm not an assassin, but I still feel as though he should have been able to jump through that. It's always extremely... NPCs in AC games have always kind of frustrated me when you have to have them tag along.
Here, friend. I saw you talking to my associate, Pericles.
From what I saw, you weren't doing much associating.
That's just politics. Pericles is a good man, a fine man, just not the right man.
You mean he's not a military leader?
From whose lips? His?
Politicians are liars. Yeah, generally.
You treat people's lives like it's some sort of game.
The Game of Thrones. That's bad, I'm sorry. I'll go stand in the corner.
The people, while Pericles plays for power.
We all play for power. It's what we do with it that matters.
True, but understand, we have a dangerous, weak leader. The times demand strength.
Did you actually need something, or did you just want to educate me on the finer points of democracy?
Pericles is holding parties for the rich and powerful while we're under siege. What I want is for my people to reclaim control. You could help me.
My services don't come cheap.
I understand the wills of commerce and the needs of the people. I will pay you handsomely for your services.
Good.
And how do you want me to help?
Help Athens, not me. The Spartans howl outside our city walls. Create chaos among their ranks. Make them suffer as we do. Think about it. Will you take my commission and show the Spartans we are not defeated yet?
Yeah, sure.
No problem killing Spartans.
Good. Kill their commander Nabis, destroy their supplies, and return to me with proof of your exploits. Show them that we have teeth too.
I'll get it done.
Isn't this kind of what the other guy wants me to do?
Kill the commander and bring back proof. Simple. Huh. This might interest Cleon. And it'll give him the proof he wants.
Once again, I'll say this once again. Didn't that other guy that we talked to a while ago, didn't he want pretty much the same things? Basically just to go and cause strife in the Spartan ranks. These are the camps we're supposed to mess with. I mean, I've technically already messed with them, but whatever.
That is the supplies.
You know, I've been kind of sitting here and thinking about this game, and I know it's kind of all I really do is just talk about my thoughts. It's something I've never really brought up, and I feel like Origins is kind of the same way. I don't feel the value in any of the currency we get. I mean, how much drachmae do I have? I have yeah, I have over 15,000 drachmae. I mean, sure, a lot of the boat upgrades cost, plenty, but I mean, really, that's all I spend it on. I mean, I'll maybe pay off I'll pay off bounties, I'll upgrade my equipment, but it doesn't cost me anything. Money is such a, I don't want to say finite resource in the world, but it's almost completely useless. In this game, it's just... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Game's about to crash, guys. Give me a second. No? Okay. That was weird. All that stop motion crap, I'm sitting there going, oh, goody. No, like I was saying, I just, like, the money that we get from this, that we're going to get from completing this mission, I really couldn't care less about. I mean, it's all really just about gaining experience at this point. And I think we already got that one placed. But yeah, I mean, it's just that I feel like the currency has no value. Or how to put it? It's not something that, ooh, I saved up to buy this new piece of, I saved up to buy this new sword, or or I'm saving up for this upgrade, or I'm saving up for this, that, the other thing. And there's certain games that do it, certain games that don't. And this just happens to be one of the ones that don't. I feel like it's a missed opportunity. Because I really like RPGs that, make money, really make you feel like you have to make your decisions with your money. It kind of like you go from you're rich to you're broke, you're rich to you're broke. I really like those kind of games. I'm kind of feeling that way with Red Dead 2. You spend so much of the game trying to build up money that once you really start building up and having it, it's kind of fun to just go in and buy whatever the hell you want. But for that first little bit is always my favorite, where it's I have to pick my shot. I have to pick what I want to spend money on now while the money is important. So, for Red Dead, it would be upgrading the guns as opposed to doing cosmetic crap with them.
Don't make me come over.
Nope. I mean, like I said, this is all just my opinion. It's and I'm not saying that Red Dead's an RPG, but The Witcher's another one. I find myself flush with crowns one minute, then I go buy, I have a whole bunch of Witcher gear crafted, and then I'm out. So then I have to go do contracts and all this stuff. I really like games that can nail that economy, that makes it feel like my money is, like I said, like actually worth something and useful. In this game, I don't feel like it's worth jack, and I don't even think it's really that useful, because I'm not buying weapons, I'm not doing whatever. And hell, I've done nothing but just run around and sell the stupid trade goods that you get for just assassinating people and having the ability where you just automatically loot bodies. I know that's a weird thing to kind of knock this game on, but It's just something that's really kind of stuck with me that I've not... I mean, really, if you ever listen to me, I think you'd always question if I have the ability to put anything into words. But it's just something that's kind of been bugging me that I've never really kind of just articulated.
You've returned. Did you bring the proof I asked for?
I think this might interest you. I took it from the commander after I killed him. You know what it's about?
What do you mean?
Your reaction betrayed you.
Yes. The man mentioned in this note was on important business for Athens.
Why was the messenger trying to get to Mytilene?
He was to help distribute supplies to the people there, to help them against their oppressors.
Who is this man to you? You look concerned.
He was only an aide. It was his mission that was important.
I hope this proves I can be trusted to get the job done.
Proved you're competent, yes. Trusted. You did read the note.
I had to make sure it was proof of what I did. It could have been anything.
A good point. And because of this, I have another task for you.
Don't they always have another task for us?
Yerimos.
This was the messenger from the note.
Yes, it's imperative Yerimos is freed and reaches the ship I've readied for him.
Where's the ship I need to take him to?
For now, it's safer you don't know. Once you find him, he will tell you.
Tell me about this messenger of yours.
He's of no significance, but his mission is. Find him so he can complete it.
Yeah, that's no more information than I got when, earlier. I feel like these should be giving us, like I said, like a little bit more information, a little bit more depth to what the hell we're doing.
The fewer people who know, the better. But understand, it is vital to the future of Athens.
I'll believe it when I see it, dude.
If the Spartans have him, he'll be in the old quarry. I have it on good authority they're holding all their prisoners there.
Don't worry. I'll get this Yerimos of yours to the ship.
Alright, commander's helmet. Oh, wait. I believe there's a cultist. A cultist owns a quarry and a slave operation in Attica, help people nearby. I think by helping this guy, seeing that he's in a quarry, might give us what we need to find that cultist. And seeing as we're over here, might as well go see what that guy see what's going on with that guy. He who stops. That's actually pretty close. I'm just making it be farther away because I want to go after the cultist first. I don't know why I love this cultist menu. I mean, there's really no sort of ceremony or anything like that. Like, we've really not seen one of those, like, cool kills that we had in, in Origins. I thought when you took out your assassination targets, it was absolutely gorgeous the way they had those cinematics. I mean, there were some really good cinematics, too. But this one, we've really not seen any of that. I mean, and again, I think one of the things that makes me the most sad with this game is I barely see any of the Assassin's Creed frameworks in this game. I mean, and I get it, we're in a time technically before the Assassins, but I mean, I'm not seeing we're not having any references to the hoods or anything. I mean, what was cool about Origins is we didn't see them because we were seeing the building blocks of the Brotherhood. But now it's almost like, I'm curious, how the hell does this tie into really anything to do with the Assassins? I mean, I feel like it's going to have something to do with the modern-day story, and even then, I still don't fully understand what the modern-day story is doing. And again, my big issue is I don't understand how we got from point A to point B in the modern, or how we got from the end of Origins to the beginning of this one, because again, I thought her friend got kidnapped and it ended with us running into the desert.
side. I see her.
My hero strike was enough. I was able to completely stealth this one. Actually, pretty proud of that. Take this. Yeah, like I'm saying, it's just I really am missing a lot of that Assassin's Creed framework in this game. I mean, it kind of makes me sad. Venom gloves. Thought I told him to open up the cultist menu. Okay, so he's dead. We still need to figure out that one, and we know this cultist, but I'm not going to unmask him until we see him later. Sage is named the Shadow. The Sage is named Nyx. The Sage is a spy. Ooh, daggers. Daggers of Cronus. Cool. I believe it said the Vambrace we picked up is actually better than the one we're wearing. Yeah, a little bit better. Spear shields, 30%. I'll take it. Ooh, also looks cooler. I wouldn't feel that this messenger means more to Cleon than
He's been killed in that prison camp.
what he's what he was letting on. I'd rather not hop down there and just start hacking people to death. Let's try a more stealthy approach. Nope. That way is not the answer.
Hold it right there!
Come on, come on, be down. Okay, alarm was not raised.
Looks like I was too late for Yerimos. Huh. Seems Cleon's messenger wasn't the only one captured. Maybe I can help them too.
I suppose I'll be a good guy.
They've trapped me here. Help me.
Hey, how about you stop screaming while I'm trying to help you?
Thank you. My legs. You'll have to carry me.
Το άδικον εστίν.
There you go.
Eternally thankful, Nistios. Άσπαντες τρέχετε. Δεν προνέξω. Δώσω.
Now I get to play the game of find a way out of here. Really? We can't ladder? Okay. We can't go up ladders. See the front exit up ahead. Could go out that way as well. Stick to the shadows. I don't see any guards. And right into a drop. There we are. Does this not count as outside the quarry? I can't figure out how to put people down nicely.
Thank you. I need to get to my ship. I'll reward you well.
You have a ship?
Yes. I came inland to meet an associate. You might have seen him. He enjoyed Spartan hospitality at the end of a rope.
Yerimos? I was sent to rescue him.
We can still complete the mission if you help me.
Tell me who you are.
Captain Onomaklis. I'm on an urgent mission. I need to get out of here.
Spartan patrols could find us at any moment.
Agreed. We need to get to my ship.
I'll get you to your ship. Just point me in the right direction.
It's on the coast. Just south of Marathon Beach.
What's so important about this ship?
It's not the ship, but its cargo. It must reach its destination.
Then what's the cargo?
I'm not ungrateful for your help, but it's better you don't know.
Why is that?
Just believe me. What we do is for the security and future of Athens. This mission must succeed.
It's people, isn't it?
Payment relies on it, so trust me, it will.
It's people, isn't it? That's the vibe I'm getting here. I'm trying to figure out the best way around to get to the objective. That was a great 800 meters of silence. I am really glad you guys did not have to suffer through. Wow. Like, you thought you'd write, like, some snappy dialogue or something for this, but nope, it's just nothing.
Seems your crew met the same fate as you.
I don't blame Yeremus for talking. Spartans lack the most basic empathy.
Stay here. I'll kill the Spartans, destroy their ships, and free your crew.
See, I can't figure out how to put him down. There's no button prompt for it. So there's 6 Spartans on the beach. Damn it. Wasn't able to get the kill. Oh, you piece of crap. I got 1 kill at least. Four down. Come on. There we go. That makes 6. Now to the Adrestia. I don't know, you think we could have just docked over there and, you know, so we could have just hopped onto the ship instead of having to, you know, swim. My loving crew. I want to find more, like, cosmetic upgrades for the ship so I can make the, I don't know, though, I like the theme, though. I like the Adrestia logo of that, the eagle picking up the snake. Like I say, like I sit here and say, I'd change that. But now I'm sitting here thinking, you know what? Nah, probably keep it the same. Let's deal with the smaller ships first.
Head for over water! Ready arrows! Now! Attack! Hit them with your spear! I need archers! Arrows! They're set to fire! Here they come! We are pulling up to that salvage!
Right, let's set up for ram.
Maximum speed! Get ready to fire! Commander, we need to brace, but get out of the way! Shoot! They're set to fire on us!
Made them hit their own buddy.
Really? They're trying to set some fires! They're ready to move! Hang on to something!
Oh,
Reduce speed!
well, the problem is we're just getting attacked from every angle because where's that one that needs boarded?
Look there! Salvage! Enemies ready to fire on us!
And initiate boarding. We'll boost our ship health. Even though I think it's weird that we're doing the ship boarding in the middle of a giant naval battle, but whatever. I keep saying it. Now, I said it. I don't know. I don't know how many videos I've said it. I don't know how I'm trying. And I'll say it again. That's what I'm trying to get at. I think the naval combat in this game was a poor attempt. To mimic Assassin's Creed 4. It was a poor attempt to mimic that phenomenal game. Also, I'm not entirely sure how we're supposed to fight all these guys when we are one ship and we're just getting we're gonna die. And game crashed, didn't it? Yeah, well, it's frozen. Again, it's just, I don't feel like there's anywhere near the tactics of, like, using waves as cover. No, there's no, I don't know. It just, there's no, this doesn't feel good. It just feels like a hassle to run around and shoot the arrows and all that. It's a big pain in the ass, in my opinion, these naval battles. Well, while I thought AC4s, it was always fun to... It was fun. This just seems like a freaking chore. And now that the game is frozen, I'll click out and I'll get this fixed. And we're back. Let's try this again to actually break this ship down. See, there's not like a small fleet of tiny Spartan ships around us.
Get your weapons ready! Fire the volley! Then fire! Heavy center! Ready your bows! Make them burn! Get ready to fire! Enemies ready!
There we go. And again, what was it? We didn't take cover, we didn't brace for any damage, we just kept shooting arrows until it fell down. Again, it's just feels like there's no sense of strategy or anything with the fights in this game. I don't know. I feel like it's missing something. It's missing that certain something that made 4 so great. Come on. Really? While I've been working on these 2 guys, my crew's taking out everyone else? I suppose that works. Took my kill, dude. Little upset about that, I'm not gonna lie. And do you not have any treasure chests? Oh, there was no loot.
There's much to do, and many unknowns. Onward!
More speed! Full speed!
And just dock the ship. Oh man! All right, you know what? I'm getting tired here. I've been actually recording for about 2 hours, so I'll close out here after I turn in this quest with the captain. I just want to say, as always, guys, thanks so much for watching. Facebook, Twitter, the website, minds.com. Links, all that stuff is down in the description below. Please remember to like, comment if you're not already. Please subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned for next time, guys. But until then, my name's AJ Gales. This is Something Game Channel. I'm out.
You've done Athens a great service. On my return, I will make sure to acknowledge it.
Well, you did mention payment.
More than that, you will have earned the favor of some powerful people when they hear of what you've done.
I hear it's useful to have powerful friends.
The way the world is now, you need them more than ever.
What do you mean?
I've said enough, and my ship awaits. Thank you again, Misthios. I hope we'll meet again.
You took far longer than I expected.
There were complications.
In what way?
Your messenger was dead by the time I arrived, but I was still able to free the captain, and the ship sailed. So, I still did the job.
Ah, poor Yerimos. But I should be thankful for your initiative.
You don't seem very concerned about poor Yerimos.
Every struggle has its sacrifice. Yerimos played his part well.
What's in Mytilene that's so important?
People. We need as many allies as we can gather.
This was more than I bargained for.
You'll be amply compensated. You have done me and the people a huge service. One day, you will see your part in this great work.